your feet side by side. Gaze softly into the distance for a moment. Begin breathing in and out of your nose, connecting to your breath. Drawing in a vital source of qi energy, your air qi or zong qi. And take a step out with your left foot, about hip width apart. Really stabilize your feet in the earth. We're going to do a lot of moving and stepping and walking, and so we really want to make sure we feel grounded. So roll your feet side to side. Feel the balls and heels of your feet, and then front to back, including the toes, just a little roll, and then set the weight down. A little bit more weight in your heel. Imagine you have a long, heavy tail moving down from the bottom of your spine as you tuck the pelvis forward and let the pelvis sink into the earth. Lift your spine, creating space between the vertebrae, and drop your shoulders, arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Tuck the chin to lengthen the cervical spine and let the baihui point reach up to draw in qi from above as the feet, yongquan, kidney 1, are drawing in feet from below, qi from below. Inhale, the arms float up, palms are up. At shoulder height, bend the elbows and let the hands float down through center. Inhale again. Bring the palms together this time. Exhale them to your heart center. Gaze at your fingertips. Release the hands. One hand is open, the other in a loose fist of greeting. And set the intention today to really think about your feet, your toes, the balls of the feet, the heels, just that stability they give you. The energy you draw in, and release the hands down, bringing the hands to the hips, fingers in front, thumbs in back, as we do a warm-up before we begin the deer movements, awakening our body. Inhale and turn your chin over one shoulder, bringing the eyes also as far to the sides as possible as you gaze behind you. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, gazing the other way. Beginning to warm the joints in the neck. Exhale, we hold so much tension and stress here. It's so important to warm the neck. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, come back down. Now we're working on the thyroid and parathyroid. Great for metabolism and weight control. Dropping the chin. Exhale, center, and we'll repeat all 4 directions. Inhale. Gaze far behind you. Exhale, realign. Inhale as you gaze the other way. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift the chin so the neck is protected. Exhale, lower the chin to center, and then inhale, really tuck the chin, opening all the way down the back of the neck, the full spine, and return. Bring the hands into loose fists at the chest. We're going to inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, move the elbows back, open the arms out, gazing at one fist. Then open the hands, fingers together, thumbs spread wide, as you exhale back to center. Inhale, curl and open. Really feel the opening at the chest, the front of the arms, continuing to release tension in the neck as well as we exhale. One more each side. Inhale, open. We do a lot with our arms for the deer. So this is a nice, beautiful warm-up. Exhale. Inhale, open. Release the fingers, hands are open, fingers together, thumbs spread wide. As you exhale, center. Now we're going to reach up and pull down. As we inhale, lift up, gaze up. Turn the palms forward, loose fist. As you exhale, draw down, keeping your eyes, your gaze on one hand all the way down. Inhale, lift up again, gaze up. Palms forward, exhale, draw down. It is said where the eyes go, the chi follows. So this lets us make sure we're bringing chi all the way to our extremities. Exhale, lower. Really feel this beautiful release of tension in the neck as you gaze down. Last one, inhale, up. Palms forward, loose fist, exhale, draw down. And now, go ahead, you can bring one hand to your hip or just down by your side if that's comfortable for some moving side bends. Inhale, lift one hand up, gaze up. Turn the palm up to the ceiling and bring your gaze forward. And just breathe gently as we move from one side and up. And to the same side, we'll do that 2 more times. Create space on the side of your body. Pay attention to your feet, how they balance and ground you when you do these type of movements. Remembering, keep that pelvis tucked. Exhale and then breathe gently. Good. Let's go ahead and warm our hips and spine. We're going to move the back to do the hips. The hips will follow, but we're really going to focus on moving the upper body forward to the side, back and around to the other side and forward again for 1. 2. 3. 4. Stay center and down, and let's go the other way. 1. 2. 3. 4. Coming up. Bring your feet side by side for double hands reaching down. Interlace your fingers and thumbs. Inhale, palms up to the chest, and then turn the palms forward and up and gaze up. Really lift your rib cage off your hips, and then hinge forward as you exhale, keeping your chin up. And at the very end, let your chin tuck, fingers hang heavy. Just let your hands reach wherever they do. Breathe gently. Inhale, sweep your hands up the inside of your legs. Exhale, roll your shoulders down. One more time, opposite thumb on top. As you interlace the fingers, inhale up through center, gaze up. Exhale, hinge, really hinge forward, chin up until the very last moment where you tuck the chin. Breathe gently. Inhale, hands up the inside of your legs. Roll the shoulders back and down and exhale. Bend the knees, hands on the knees for knee circles. We'll do 4 one direction and then 4 the other. Really focus on those feet. What are they doing? How do they move? How do they stabilize you? 2. 3. 4. Now the other way. Make sure you're breathing gently in and out of your nose. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. We're going to go ahead and learn the final 2 deer postures, and then we'll put all 5 together. We'll review the first 3 and then bring them all together. So for this one, this is the deer stretches. If you were with us, we were all together on Tuesday. We have our deer hearing something in the forest, gazing backward, leaping away from whatever the deer hears. And it must have been another deer, because then the deer contends and engages. After that, the deer has resolved, it's all settled. The deer is going to stretch and then settle its nest, kind of its sleeping area for the night. So for the deer stretches, fingers together, thumbs spread wide, cross at the wrist or hand over hand. Inhale, you're going to lift the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, bring the hands to your lower back. From here, you lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Hinge forward and fold. And come back up. And I did a little mistake, so erase that from your brain. I had something else on my brain, so let's do that again. We do our fold first. Inhale, lift the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, the arms come out to the side and we fold. Hang heavy a moment. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Now bring your hands to your lower back. Lift the heels. Really focus on what are your feet doing, the toes, the heels. And then exhale, lower. We'll do that again. Bring the opposite hand on top. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Again, only come down as far as you're able. You might notice you're already coming a little further from the 2 stretches. Hand over hand again. Inhale, up. Exhale, now bring the hands to the lower back. Lift the heels, feel that strength, and exhale, lower. So some points to think about with the theme on Tuesday of coming off center, coming back to center. That's still very important for the deer. So we're lifting up and out and down away from our center. And then we resolve and we come back in. We even lift our heels off center, destabilizing in order to strengthen and reground. So let's go ahead and do that again, really thinking of how the feet help center you, how they even balance you when you're off center, and just that whole sense of re-stabilizing. So hand over hand. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, arms come out, hinge and fold. Chin is up until the last moment where you tuck. Hand over hand again. Inhale, up, come up. Exhale the hands to your lower back. Lift the heels on the inhale. And exhale, lower. Opposite hand on top. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring the hands down, the head down. Hang and breathe. Hand over hand again. Inhale, up, lift up. Exhale the hands to the back. Inhale, lift the heels. Feel that strength, and then exhale, lower. Good. So that is the 4th of the 5 deer postures. The next one is the deer walks, and we have the same hand position that we have for the deer contends. One loose fist in front, the other loose fist behind you. And go ahead and watch, because we're going to be doing a couple things. So we're going to walk very purposefully, heel to toe. This is very good for the water element, activating the kidney point in the foot below you. When we get back to our start point, The foot that's on the inside is going to come in a very pronounced turn out. So you're going to really turn that foot, feel stable on it, and then bring the other foot inside. Switching the hands, we then walk the circle in the other direction very purposefully, feeling that motion. We'll turn the foot again. The inside foot will come all the way out. Change your hand. So the lower hand, the hand in the face, is always toward the inside of your circle. Again, feel the feet. Notice that heel toe. It's not like you're going to lift the heel super high, but you're really going to feel the toes. Turning the foot again, all the way around. Step and change the arms. The hand with the face is on the inside foot. And feel that nice stepping motion, feeling your balance. And then you settle. So we'll do that one more time, a couple of times each direction. When you're thinking of this, this movement, I love to also think about the metaphor for settling down at night. This winter invites us to bring our body to a state of rest. Really drawing in. We don't want to work out so hard. We don't want to stress ourselves so much. Ironic that we have the holidays, but the intention is to just come down, to find your quiet space, your safe space of rest during this season, during this time of the water element, to really nourish your longevity. This is the season of longevity because that's our kidneys, our bones, our marrow. So keep that coming inward, this creating of space in your mind as we practice the deer walks one more time. So go ahead, turn to the side, one leg in front. You have one hand up, the other in back. And very purposeful stepping heel toe. Coming back to start, turn the foot all the way around and change your hands. And stepping again. It doesn't really matter which foot you step with first for this particular exercise. Make sure you're breathing gently in and out of the nose, turning the foot, turning the body and the other foot. Change your arms and walk your circle again. And release. Good. Okay. So we'll review the first three now, and then we'll go through a flow where we put all five together. We'll do a couple of each of the movements, all five. So for the first three, we start with our feet side by side. So really great time to tune into your feet. A great awareness of the stability they give you, because we're going to be stepping out. And as we move out, what is one foot doing is it holds you. And then how does the other foot then shift the nature of this upward energy that you draw in? We take our feet for granted, so these are such a beautiful series of movements to focus on that. For the first one, you're going to inhale. The backs of the hands face each other to the chest, then the palms face each other, and then the back of the hands face each other as you lift up, gaze up. Exhale, float the hands down to the sides and place the palms on your lower back. Put your weight into one foot and then step out. Really keep all of the weight really stable on that foot. Don't step too soon. Bring the leg out and then step. If you're not feeling strong with your balance, you can bring the feet closer. Just make sure you can see your toes. From here, both feet are firmly on the ground, toe to heel. And then come forward, bring the body forward, tuck the chin slightly, have your weight nice and firm. Breathing gently while we review, and then we'll synchronize breath with movement. And then you're going to turn at the waist, the shoulders, and the chin, and look at your elbow behind you. The deer gazing backward. Feel how hard your feet are working. Little wobbles, restabilizing constantly as you turn back, and then realign and bring your feet side by side. Okay? Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, up, gaze up. Exhale, keeping the shoulders low. Even when you lift up, you don't let them crimp up into your ears. Put your weight in the other foot. You'll know it's stable. Again, if you're working on your balance, some of you have been with me for a while, so you're probably feeling much stronger. But if you're just working a small step, if you feel strong, nice step. Align the hips over that front knee so everything's facing forward. Come forward. Feel that nice foundation. And then you turn at the waist, the shoulders, and the chin and gaze behind you. This is, as someone said the other day, deceptively easy, looks deceptively easy, and it's not. It's really quite tricky. And come back. It might be easy for you. For many people, it's deceptively easy. So that's the first deer posture. The second is the deer leaps. Inhale, you have the palms facing each other, a nice chi ball, drawing up to your heart center. The same stepping out. So from here, we step out, reach the hands forward. Just breathe gently while we're doing the practice. When we flow, we'll synchronize breath with movement. Make sure the hips are forward again. Palms are down. Loose fist. Draw the arms down nice and straight, just past your hips, and then lift. Up on the back toes. Lift that back heel. You'll come down. Shift your weight back. You'll bring the hands up again. Here, you're really opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades, lowering the shoulders. And then you step and align the hips, pressing forward. The palms will come down, loose fist. Draw the arms down, lift the heel again. Notice the feet, the front foot versus the back foot. How beautifully they're working for you, the bones, the muscles, everything in the feet. And realign. Then we have the deer contends. For this one, we bring that nice same position of the arms that we had for the deer walks. Put your weight in the foot of the same side of the hand that's in back. Stepping forward, we don't turn our hips this time because we're going to be doing a sideward lean, extending our arms, gazing under the armpit, coming back with the arms and back to center. Bring the opposite arm in front, the other in back, and a little bit higher now. Weight in the foot, stepping out. Feel the stability. Turn and extend. Come back to center, and the feet come side by side. All right, so let's go ahead and close the practice part before we begin the flow. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale through center. We'll do that one more time. You'll probably notice your heart rate elevating a little, your breath. We're doing a lot with the lower body, upper body moving, so you can definitely feel that. So we'll do a couple of each movement, flowing through all deer exercises. Inhale the arms up through center and overhead. Gaze up. Exhale, the palms float down and come to your back, lower back, palms touching. Inhale, put your weight into one foot. Exhale, step forward and align your hips. Inhale, lean forward, the feet firmly on the earth. Exhale, turn at the waist, the shoulders, and the chin, and gaze behind you. Inhale, realign. Exhale, come back to center, release the hands. Inhale, float the hands up, gaze up. Exhale, the arms float down, hands come to the lower back. Weight in one foot as you step out. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale, turn at the waist, the shoulders, and the chin to gaze behind you. Inhale, align. Exhale, shift the weight back, feet side by side, release the hands. The deer leaps. Inhale, float the hands up to the heart. Exhale, step forward and reach. Align your hips. Inhale, palms down. Exhale, loose fist, draw the arms down, lift the back heel. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, settle. Inhale, float the hands up. Feel your weight strong in that foot as you step out, and exhale, pressing forward. Align the hips, inhale the palms down. Loose fist. Exhale, lower the arms, lift the back heel. Tuck the chin just ever so slightly. Inhale, shift back, feet side by side. The deer contends, one hand in front, the other behind, the weight in one foot. Inhale. As you step, exhale, reach, gaze under. Inhale, draw back in, recenter. Exhale, shift your arms. Inhale, step, feel the stability. Exhale, reach. Inhale, return. And exhale, hands down. Good. Bring the feet about hip width apart for the deer stretches. Hand over hand, inhale, up, gaze up. Exhale the arms out to the side as you hinge forward, folding down. Cross at the hands again, inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, lower the palms to the lower back. Lift the heels on the inhale. Exhale, lower. Other hand on top now. Inhale, up, gaze up. Exhale, fold. One hand on the other, inhale, up. Exhale, the palms to the lower back. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Good. The deer walks. Go ahead and bring one hand in front, turn to the side, the other in back like the deer contends, and we'll walk in a circle, heel toe. Very purposeful movement. Come back to start. The inside foot turns all the way around behind. Change the hands, the lower hand now in front, and we'll walk the other direction. Turn the foot all the way around. Step in, change the hands, and walk back to start. And lower. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, the palms down through center. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands through. Rest one palm on the lower abdomen, pointing down, the other on the back. Close your eyes and breathe gently. Let the body rock and sway, integrating the beautiful work you've done with bamboo swaying in the wind. And release. Thank you for joining me for this beautiful Five Animal Frolics Deer Qigong. It's such a wonderful practice. I hope you've enjoyed all of the movements.